Funkos and figures and AOKs. Oh my! It's a holiday haul of Christmas gifts that I'm sharing in today's video, including not one, not two, but 3 AOKs. Thanks for joining me. I have a lot to get to, so let's get started. Carla and Sarah are 2 friends that live in my area, and we've been friends for a long time. And they teamed up together to get several collectible Christmas gifts for me. I'm going to share some of those here in this video today, starting with this awesome comic book. I couldn't believe that they had found me in Action Comics number 521. If that sounds familiar, or if this cover looks familiar, it's a key issue because it's the first appearance of Vixen. This book has been heating up a lot because of the rumors that Vixen will be getting her own HBO Max series sometime, maybe at the end of this year. Regardless if that happens or not, I'm just happy to have this comic book. It was a great story. The backup story with Aquaman and Adam was equally as good too. This is so in my wheelhouse, and I have so many Vixen comic books, I can't believe I didn't have her first appearance, but I have it now. Carla and Sarah, I can't thank you enough for tracking this down, wrapping it up and putting it under the Christmas tree with my name on it. Certainly do appreciate it. Wow. So there were several gifts that the girls bestowed upon me. I'm not showing all of them in this video. One of them I have upstairs on the wall, but I'll show you here on the insert. It's a 2022 Gal Gadot Wonder Woman calendar. Of course, you know I love that. It's easier for me to get through the year with Wonder Woman helping me. Another item that they found for me, maybe you remember back in October, I shared a Todd McFarlane Wonder Woman action figure that I found on clearance at Target. Well, they found another Todd McFarlane Wonder Woman action figure that I didn't have, and that was gifted to me as well. That's pretty cool. They didn't stop there though. They found another action figure. This is part of the Dark Knight's Death Metal series, and that's cool. Very awesome. And gotta have a Funko Pop, right? Look at this. Look at this is cool. This is part of the Funkos that they did for Wonder Woman's 80th anniversary, and I didn't have this one. I love this. This is awesome. Put it in a pop protector and everything. So there were other gifts that I didn't show, but these were some of the highlights. But I do thank them for thinking of me and gifting these things to me. I loved everything that you gave to me, even the Assassin's Creed Dorb, even though I didn't show it in this video. I still loved it. That was a fun gift. Thank you so much. I'm not done with Funkos though, because my friend, who you've heard me talk about before, you can find him on Instagram, Mr. Fridge Art. He sent some Christmas presents my way that I'm excited to share with you. And one of those is this Nubia Funko Pop. That is awesome. Oh man, I love that. So thank you for tracking down Nubia, Mr. Fridge Art. I appreciate that oh so much. She's so cute. Something else that he sent me, and he did send several things. I'm not showing everything just for time reasons, but look at this print that he found of Lynda Carter Wonder Woman. That is so awesome. Here in the close-up, it's season 1. And then the full body shot is a season 2/season 3 outfit. And if you're wondering what the difference is, the easiest way to tell is the bustier. If you look at the bustier from season 1, you see it's filled in much more. And then the bustier for season 2 and 3, when it changed television networks, they redid the costume too. And it's not as filled in. And also there's less stars on the shorts, even though you can't see the shorts in the close-up. That's pretty cool though. I'm not sure who the artist is, but they did a great job on it. Mr. Fridge Art also sent some comic books my way, like Wonder Girl #1. This is one of the team variant issues. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Shiny. That's awesome. Then we have, this is, I believe, the Ejikure. Did I pronounce that right? Ejikure. The Ejikure variant for DC Vampires, or DC versus Vampires #1. That's a cool cover with Wonder Woman and Harley Quinn. And the eyes, you see their eyes are red. That's raised on the comic book too. So when I took it out to read the story, which I thought was a really good read, first thing I did was touch the eyes and I'm like, ooh, that's awesome. You can't go wrong when you have an Alex Ross Timeless variant. This is that Immortal She-Hulk #1. It's a one-shot that came out, I think it was last year. If I'm not mistaken, I showed a different cover for this issue last year. I bought one of the exclusive covers for it. That was an homage to Savage She-Hulk #1. But what's really cool about this, besides the fact that I didn't have this variant, this is my first and so far my only Timeless variant. It's not that I don't enjoy the Alex Ross Timeless variants. I think that they are amazing. I would love to have all of them. But they were coming out so fast, and I started adding up all of the money that it would take to pick those up too. And I think there were some other Wonder Woman exclusive variants at the time too, and you just had to make some cuts in your budget. And I thought, well, maybe someday some of these Timeless variants will, come my way. And they have now. This is the first one, and so far the only one, but I love it. You just can't go wrong with this. By the way, you'll be seeing some more She-Hulk in a future video, probably yet this month. I'd say maybe closer to the end of the month. You'll be seeing some other She-Hulk here on this channel, so look forward to that. And another comic book is Spider-Woman Omega, issue #1. It's that awesome action figures variant, the John Tyler Christopher action figures variant. Sweet. And Mr. Fridge Art wrapped all of these comic books up with a little artwork of his own. Although I didn't bring it out to share it now, I'll put it here in the insert. Look at that awesome Golden Age cheetah that he drew for me on the packaging to protect the books. That is sweet. I didn't have any of these books, and I have some more Mr. Fridge Art original artwork. That's awesome. You can find him on Instagram too. I've left a link for his IG in the description for this video. So you can go enjoy some of the other stuff that he's been drawing or sharing on his Instagram page. Thank you again, my friend. You and I have been friends for decades too, and certainly appreciate you more than you will ever know. And like my other friends, you're so supportive and encouraging towards me. And I want you to know that I acknowledge that and realize that and appreciate that so much. So thank you. Awesome. Well, now we're getting to the point that we have my very first AOK of 2022 to open, which I'm psyched about. This is from Bronze Age Bryon. And Bronze Age Bryon, he AOK'd me last year. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I was the recipient of the very first AOK he ever sent out. And he's back. I do know one of the books that's in here, and just from feeling the package, I think that there's more than one book in here. But one of the books specifically, I already know what it is because he got a hold of me and said, I'm at this comic store. Do you have this? I said, no, I don't, and I'm looking for that. He goes, I knew you were looking for that. But we'll get to that story as we open it up. So I'm excited to share that with you right now. The deal is, I forgot my knife. I'm pausing for a second to grab the knife, and we're opening up this baby. Knife in hand now. Let's put you into fast forward mode. Okay, I'm already smiling because of what he wrote on the envelope. It says Lasso, not Ted. As I open this up, I do want to remind you about Bronze Age Bryan's channel. He has an amazing channel, and I hope that you will go and subscribe to it. He does these amazing store stop videos. And you might think going into a store and just filming what they have is, well, maybe filming it is an easy task. But the eye that he has, the way that he edits these videos and puts them together, man, that's a talent. You know, I filmed some stuff at a con I went to back in the fall. And when I sat down to edit, that's when I truly appreciated what Bronze Age Bryan does and how he's able to put those videos together. That's, like I said, a true talent, a true gift, and he has it. Please check out his videos, subscribe to his channel. He's an awesome guy. I mean, right in the name there, Bronze Age Bryan. Bronze Age, I mean, as I've always said, that is my wheelhouse. Oh, awesome. So a recent video that he just did was a store stop at the Golden Age 1942, which is a store in Maryville, Tennessee. I ordered an exclusive Dolly Parton comic book from them. You might remember that video from last summer. And I knew he was going. And I said, if they have any, because they have Wonder Woman in their logo. And I said, if they have anything, you know, with their logo with Wonder Woman in it, I said a t-shirt, a business card, if it's on a shopping bag or whatever, pick me up one. And he got me 2 of the business cards. Oh, that makes me super stoked. Thank you so much. We will share our letter right now. Hey, Ryan. So what do you get the Wonder Woman collector who has everything? Well, you just guess. So for starters, here are the business cards from the Golden Age 1942 shop in Maryville, Tennessee that you had asked about. Thanks for putting me on the path to that shop during my trip. The history behind the building and the amazing retention wall art were worth the journey alone. Shameless plug alert. That video tour of the shop will premiere on the Bronze Age Bryan channel in early January of 2022. My personal edit. It's up on there already. Check it out. All right, back to our regularly scheduled AOK. I've also enclosed a Wonder Woman Gal Gadot style print that was a part of a swag bag from a Comic-Con I attended recently. Hope you like it. Now for the good stuff. Inside you'll find a couple additional Wonder Woman items, both of which you may already have. First up, and then he says what the books are, but I don't want to go any further. I actually want to see the books first before I continue my letter. So we're pausing the letter. Time out. And we're going to look at what he sent. So, oh, look at that. That's the print he was talking about. That's pretty cool. It's on very nice glossy cardstock too. Nice. I believe that Nicholas Baltra, apologies if I didn't get the name correct. From the back here, I believe that he is the artist for this. So very nice. Very, very nice. Wow. Okay. Legends of the DC Universe, number 4 with Wonder Woman. Awesome. This is a 90s book. Yeah. Very nice. Thank you. Here is the book that I knew was coming. Detective Comics 498. No, 488. Sorry, I added 10 issues. 488. So this is part of the run when Batman Family, after their series ended and they shifted the title essentially over to Detective Comics. And I've told the story many times on why that happened. This is part of the Batman Family run in Detective Comics, which I'm working on all of the Batman Family. This was the only Detective Comics with the Batman Family in it that I was missing from my collection. Brian found it. He messaged me. He's like, I found this issue. Do you have it yet? And I'm like, no. And he's like, got it now. And Brian and I were talking, and he pointed this out, and he's completely right when he said it. You don't see this book in the wild very often. You just don't. So this wraps up the Detective Comics portion of Batman Family that I need. And there's not many issues left of just Batman Family, because first of all, the series only went to 20 issues, but there's only a small handful left for me to achieve. So I'm feeling very good about that goal being achieved this year and within the first half of this year. Awesome. Thank you so much, Brian. Oh, look at this. We can color Wonder Woman now. It's a Wonder Woman coloring book, which is awesome. Oh, I love that. And what I love about it is they have Wonder Woman artwork from all different eras of Wonder Woman too. That is sweet. Thank you so much. I just passed, I'm not showing it now, but I just passed some Golden Age. For example, let me go back. There's a Golden Age image, if you can see. It's the first issue number 6 with the first Cheetah. So, oh, this is great. Thank you, Brian. Thank you. First AOK of the year. I'm blessed with your friendship. First, I was starting to say that anytime I get an AOK, honestly, I'm shocked. And just to know that appreciation from the community, no one has to get me anything. And I've said that before too, but it's true. But just being thought of means the world to me. Thank you. Wow. All right, let's finish up his letter then. First up is Legends number 4 with an awesome Amazonian cover, along with an adult coloring book, not that kind of adult, but one that goes beyond Connect the Dots that I came across while also in Tennessee. Lastly, a book I've had my eye on for in the wild on your behalf for a couple of months now, and that would be Detective Comics number 488. A Bronze Age beauty for sure, with some Giordano and Newton goodness baked into the pencils, along with some other scribes and artists from that era. Glad I was able to lasso that last one for you. Enjoy, my friend, and best of luck on this year's Grail list. Keep Bronze Age believing, Brian. Wow, thank you. Thank you so much, my friend. I hope sooner than later we get a chance to hang out and go hunting together. I just think that we would have a blast. Someday I'm going to meet you for sure. I really feel that. And until that day, I just want you to know how much I appreciate you, how appreciative I am of your friendship. And thank you again for another AOK. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. Well, while I've got the warm AOK fuzzies going on, I still have more stuff to show you, including a ComicFoo 2814 AOK. And I want to talk to you about some things that are coming up in the near future too. So I don't want you to go away, but I'm just going to take this point right now to jump back to Christmas Eve night with an AOK that I received from the one and only Bake the Snake, another Floridian. So we're going to jump back to that before we come back here in the present and I show you the rest of the stuff that I want to share in today's video. So Bake the Snake AOK, take it away. It feels like deja vu. It was Christmas 2020 that I had a new Wonder Woman movie to watch and an AOK to open up from Bake the Snake. Now here we are 1 year later, no new Wonder Woman movie to watch, but I have another AOK from Bake the Snake to open up. So Bake contacted me and said, hey, I've got some holiday goodies I want to send your way. And he did. I didn't know that he was going to send a Gemini and another item. So I opened up the perishable items and have been enjoying them for a few days now. And as I start to read the note that he sent, I want to show you some footage of the cool goodies that he sent, some international goodies too. So the note that he sent says, Lasso, spreading a little Christmas cheer and thought of you. I appreciate your friendship and always enjoy the snack talk. The tin are homemade pizzelles. The Ziploc was given to me by Ravenous Kel. Since I'm on a diet, I thought I'd share the wealth. It's the season, and who else enjoys snacks more than me? You, with a smiley face. Merry Christmas, Tommy. Bake the Snake. Well, thank you so much, Bake, for thinking of me. The food I've been enjoying. I really have been a big fan of the cookies and cream Kit Kats that were included. So that was definitely up my alley too. Thank you so much for thinking of me. And you didn't even have to send the food, let alone some other items. But I wanted to save them for Christmas time, which it is now. And we're going to start out by opening this first item that's bubble wrap before we get into the Gemini. So here we go. No idea. I've been very good about not peeking too. Oh, wow. Look at that. It's a signed Lindsay Wagner photo in a frame. That's awesome. Oh, yeah. Little Bionic Woman action going on. That is pretty cool. I don't have a Lindsay Wagner autograph as of yet, and I'm an autograph collector, so this is the first for my collection. That's sweet. Sweet. Thank you so much. Thanks for thinking of me. Good photo, too. When I think of Lindsay Wagner, this is how she looks, in the heyday of her popularity. Sweet. I wasn't expecting anything like this, so very pleasant surprise. That's awesome. Yeah, I love the frame, too. So, as I mentioned, we have a Gemini as well to open up. Tommy, you've outdone yourself. I'll put you into fast forward mode as we find out what's inside here. Oh my gosh, I've just seen the first book and I am stoked. So I'm not looking at the other books, but I did see this because it was on top. Look at that Bronze Age Justice League. Justice League of America number 90. I don't have this one. You've been hearing me say for a long time on my channel that 2022, I really want to work on my Justice Leagues. I really want to work on my Justice Leagues. Now I have one less to work on. Oh, this is awesome. I've been looking at all the different covers for the issues that I don't have, so I was familiar with this cover. But, oh man. Dude, that I don't know what to say. That's awesome. I can tell that you were thinking specifically of me, not only with this, but with the other goodies that you sent to in the Lindsay Wagner. So you know who your target audience was. You know me. That's sweet, man. Thank you. Wow. And since this is, I'm just going to say real quickly, since this is a story, when you look at the cover, that's dealing with the oceans and pollution, why is Aquaman all the way down there on the bottom? Shouldn't he be like real prominent on the cover? That's what you would think. I'll have to read the story and find out. Wow, thank you. So I haven't seen this. I don't know what this is. Oh, JLA the Nail. That's sweet. We did a Fanboys Live and Retro review on this very recently. And really enjoyed rereading this series. And it's great to have it all collected in a trade paperback format, too. Thank you. Thank you, Bake. And if you've never read this series, this is really good. Now, there's a sequel to it called Another Nail, which is okay. It's not as good as the first one. But essentially, if you're wondering what The Nail is, it's the premise of what if Jonathan and Martha Kent had their truck hit a nail, so they had a flat tire, and they didn't discover that baby rocketed from the planet Krypton that day. What would happen? And you'd be surprised at what would happen. So what would happen and what's inevitable to happen. Read it sometime if you haven't. It's worth your time. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much. That's sweet. I think this is our last one. Yep. Oh, we got some Dark Knight's Death Metal #2 with Wonder Woman very prominent. Now, I have this issue, but I don't have this variant. So, Bake, you hit a home run here. Wow, that's awesome. I'm stoked. Thank you for thinking of me again. And Bake, your friendship means the world to me. I want to congratulate you on, and I'm not going to get too deep on this because it's kind of your personal business, but man, have you accomplished a lot in 2021. And you've really gone through a metamorphosis that I find inspiring, and I know that other people would as well. So I want to congratulate you on your accomplishments. Keep at it. You are doing fantastic. And I'm proud of you. You didn't have to send any of this stuff. Your friendship is the gift to me. But thank you for thinking of me and sending this stuff my way. It truly means the world to me. You contributed to another fantastic Christmas, and I just can't thank you enough. By the way, for those who aren't subscribed to Bake the Snake's YouTube channel, there's a link in the description for this video, so make sure to take care of that, sub him up, because I know he would appreciate it as well. If you didn't get the chance to see the live unboxing I did on Tony Fett's channel on New Year's Eve night, I wanted to share the items that were sent from ComicFoo 2814 and recap those for you in my video now. ComicFoo 2814 sent all us mystery men some Christmas gifts too. And mine, when you know it's coming in a top loader, you know you got some good stuff. And the book that he got me, look at that, First Appearance of Queen Bee, which is a character that I've always loved, some Silver Age Justice League of America, Volume 1, issue number 23. I don't have any issues in the 20s until now in my Justice League collection. And like I said, with Queen Bee being a character that I've always enjoyed, I was so excited to get this. And I think it shows in that live stream that I did with Tony Fett how much I love this. So thank you, ComicFoo, for finding this and thinking of me when you did. It not only helps me with my Justice League run, but it's a book that I really enjoyed with a character that I really like too. So everything was just a check mark right down the list of success. So awesome, thank you. But he didn't stop with just a comic book. He got all of us an action figure. And if you're familiar with the Figures Toy Company, they do like updated Mego style. If you remember the old Mego figures from the 1970s, well, their action figures are all based on Megos, like if Mego had continued their series. And when it comes to the Figures Toy Company, I already have some of their Wonder Woman line of action figures. I don't have them all. I have maybe about 40 or 45% of them. Well, Foo found me one that I didn't have. Look at this. Queen Hippolyta. Now, her hair looks like, she had a little bit of partying going on recently, but outside of that, this is awesome. So, Mego did a 12-inch Queen Hippolyta back in the 1970s when the Wonder Woman TV show was going on. This is their streamlined, smaller version of that. So the 6-inch version. And I love it. I just love it. I love the artwork that's on here too. Let me give you a moment to take a look at the artwork that's on the back. So isn't that cool too? Wow. Love it. I love this so much that it just spurred me to maybe start thinking about completing the rest of these Figures Toy Company, at least for the Wonder Woman related figures, to get those into my collections, the ones that I don't have. So maybe you'll be seeing some more of those popping up in the future. But yeah, it was everything that I've showed you in this video gave me the feels, and from everyone, and this item included. So thank you, ComicFoo. Sincerely, again, you've always been so good to me, and I hope you know how much I appreciate your friendship. That's awesome. I want to show you something else that I've had for a while that I haven't showed on the channel. And there's a specific reason why I haven't shown these. It's because I gifted some of these as Christmas gifts to some friends. This is the Superpowers Mini Comic Collection, Volume 1 and Volume 2. Now take a look at some video here so you can see what's on the inside. These are reprints, and I should say high quality scanned reprints of the original mini comic books that came with the Superpowers action figure line back in the 1980s. I love these. This was done so high quality. I can't recommend this product enough. Trident Studios is the manufacturer, and Etsy, at least as of right now, is the only place that you can get these. Everyone that I've gifted these to has been so excited about these, and I can understand why. Now, Volume 1 has a little bit more of the power hit characters, your big hitters, your Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and your major villains. But Volume 2, has the second wave of characters that they did too, but there's still some good stuff in there as well. Now, Superpowers would go on to do a third wave of action figures, but they didn't produce mini comic books to go behind the figures in that third wave. So this is the complete set of all of the mini action figures that they've done. I certainly hope that Trident Studios will do more of this type of format of books and more, like maybe taking some of those late 1970s, early 1980s DC comic books that were found inside cereal boxes and reprint those. The quality of this product is so good. Can't recommend this enough. So I didn't want my friends to know about these, which is why I haven't talked about them on my channel earlier. So when they got them as a gift, they'd be even more surprised. And they loved them as much as I did. So I just wanted to share this with you to make you aware of the fact that these are out here and they're high quality products. So if that's your thing, go check them out. Let me tell you what's coming up on my channel. This upcoming Saturday, I'm going to be doing another live dive on Silver-Haired Bronze Age Babe's channel, on her YouTube channel. It'll be 5 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Central, and we're going to talk about the mod era Diana prints, the non-powered Diana prints, and the issues and stories that came out at that time. So I'm really psyched about that. That's going to be a lot of fun, and I hope that you can join us for that live dive on her channel this upcoming Saturday. If you haven't noticed yet, I'm dropping shorts. My shorts. Let me explain. I know what I said. I've started doing some shorts, so videos that are like a minute or so, and I've started with the back issue of the week. So you can check those out here on my YouTube channel as well and follow each week along to see what the back issue of the week is going to be and why. Coming up in the future on my channel, I did a video showing my top 12 goal list for 2022, and I've made some progress on that already. Here in January, already I have progress on it. So I'll be sharing that with you in a future video on this channel very soon. I have a half-price books haul that I want to share with you. But next week, we have another AOK. Another foreign edition AOK with some Brazilian/Portuguese comic books from my friend Andre all the way over in Brazil. He sent me another package full of stuff, and make sure to stick around for the PS in that video next week as well. So look for that on the way soon. Thank you again so much for your support. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please take this opportunity to do so now, and you'll know when all of these videos are released if you click the notification bell. That instantly informs you of new content. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you thought about these items, my Christmas gifts. I love them. What do you think about them? Do you have any of them? Did you get any of them? Did you get any superhero stuff for Christmas? I want to talk about all of this stuff and more, and anything that you want to talk about in the comment section below. As I always say, your comments are appreciated, encouraged, and welcomed. That wraps up today's Comic Book Editions video. See you soon.